Hello, this is a video response to EDT1138's Top 3 Tuesday question, which was posed by MikeGartner. Something along the lines of, what are your 3 favorite games with aliens in them? This question is impossible to answer because there are so many games with aliens, but at the moment, as I'm making this, I can think of 3 that stand out, but that could change tomorrow. But yeah, I wanted to answer, and it is a good question, but it's just really, really hard for me to pick, at least, because there are so many. This one is an honorable mention, and the reason for that is I just haven't spent enough time with it, but yeah, I'll get into it. This is Alien Hominid, obviously, and the cool thing about this game is you're the alien and you're killing the humans because they're trying to capture you, as I understand it. This is a PAL-only Game Boy Advance release. It came out in the 6th generation systems. So GameCube, Xbox, and PS2, although I think one of those only got an EU release as well. But it's on the Xbox 360 arcade as well in HD. So yeah, it's just basically a run and gun, I guess, and it's cute and pretty fun. You're running around and shooting the humans, basically. And this started out, I believe, as a Flash game and just kind of went from there. So I've just been enjoying this recently. I found it at a game store really cheap. I think because it's the PAL version and people are kind of like, ew, English, ick. I don't know. Right, so anyway, honorable mention, too much time spent. Bye-bye. Next, I guess I'll go in chronological order. This game actually just was mentioned on... I can't keep track of the names of all these YouTube channels. Why YouTube Gaming Community, and which Crow from Retro Roadshow guest hosted. I can't keep track. I give up. Anyway, and I was planning to do this anyway, but this week's challenge I think is to get a high score on this game. But right, the Guardian Legend for the NES. Yeah, what can I say? These 3 games I've chosen, I picked them because I have kind of significant memories with these games, and I've spent a lot of time with them. When I was growing up and had my NES, I didn't have a lot of money, obviously, to spend on games, and I didn't have many chances to rent them. I grew up near a small town, not even in one. So I tried to do my research with Nintendo Power, of course, and buy games that I thought were going to last me for a while and had a kind of a lot of replay value and whatnot. This game is 2 games in one. It's a mixed genre game. It's half vertical scrolling shooter and half kind of like a Zelda, top view, walking around trying to find things and advance in the game and whatever. Anyway, you got to kill the aliens and protect the people. You can put in a password, TGL, in this game, and you can play just the shooting stages, and I don't know. This game, I saved my allowance and bought this game, and I didn't regret it. This was cool. And it's, as time goes on, it actually gets more and more recognized as one of the better games on the NES. At the time, it kind of got a lukewarm reception, as I understand it. But yeah, if you've never played this, check it out. And even if you're not into the sort of dungeon crawling stages, you can just play the shooting stages. A lot of the sound effects from those are used in so many other games. It's kind of funny, but anyway, I go on. Next is, okay, I have a gamer confession to make, and I'm sorry. Okay, don't hate me. I never played through any Metroid. I know it's wrong, right? But for my NES, I never was able to get it. I was a kid. I sold my Super NES right after I got it because I needed to focus on studying and stuff in university. And then GameCube, I played it just a little after I got to Japan, and then I sort of put it on the shelf. I don't know. I just never have gotten... Not that I haven't gotten into the series, I just haven't really given it a chance or had a chance to give it a chance. But this game... this game is awesome, because I love pinball, right? And, even on the dual screen with the ball going back and forth between the screens, it's not an issue, right, on the DS. This is the Japanese version, and that's another thing, right? Living in Japan, sometimes finding games with English is a pain in the arse. I mean, not so much now, you can do everything online, but it hasn't always been so easy. So anyway, if you like pinball, this is a really good pinball game. And if you like Metroid and pinball, you have to get this. And just, I'll show you the back of it, so you can kind of get a bit of a feel for what it looks like, I guess. I was going to do some gameplay as well, but I have too much stuff to do today, and I just want to get this video up, so... Right. Yeah. This is a good pinball game, and they do a good job of incorporating the Metroid feel. I mean, I've played Metroid a bit. I get it. I feel like I can say that much at least, but... Yeah, that's one of my goals, I guess, as a gamer for this year, is to finish a Metroid game. Probably the first one, right? So... and another interesting thing about this is it comes with the, I don't know what it's called in English, but it's the, I keep wanting to say vibrator pack. It doesn't sound right somehow. It's, but it's the, what's it called? Anyway, you put this in your GBA, Game Boy Advance slot on your DS. Obviously you can't do that on a DSi, but, or a 3DS, but you put that in there, and then you get some good vibrations as you're playing pinball, and if that's the kind of thing you're into, then hey, cool. So it's cool that they included that with the game. So I go on, yeah, and I wanted to say, just like memories, playing this on the train in Japan, and one of the great things about the DS is you can connect with other people with just one game cart. So a girl I was dating at the time, or going to the airport, we're standing on the train playing some Metroid Pinball, Metroid Prime Pinball. It's just good stuff. I like games that non-gamers can get into, and this is probably the only Metroid game that can claim that. I'm not sure, but okay, and the last one is current gen, and this is Resistance, Fall of Man. This is the Japanese version for the PS3. This came out at launch in 2006. I really loved this game when it came out, the graphics, the gameplay. I just thought it was awesome. This was one of the games that got me back into gaming. Kind of, I guess you can say seriously, it's a hobby, but I was excited to get the PS3 largely because of this game, because I was watching the demos and stuff, and just it looked awesome. And yeah, you're killing aliens, and it's alternate history, so like there's a little bit of a touch of reality to it. I like games like Halo and stuff like that, but I actually prefer this because I like the control layout better, and I don't know, I like the idea of alternate history. World War II just happened, and now aliens are like, yeah, we're gonna take over. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I've played all of the games. Another quick thing I love about this is it's one of the few games that when it comes out in Japan, it also has English support. So whenever I find out about games like that, I like to buy them just to support the developers who think of us English speakers when they make the Japanese release. So yeah, I guess that's all. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.